When I was 27 years old, I was hired to be landscape manager at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta, which is the world's busiest airport. And I had huge imposter syndrome. My mama, she said, "Do you think you're the first Black person to manage an airport landscape?" And so she said to me, "Who do you think did the airfield at Tuskegee? And who do you think did the airfield where the Black military men were?" This is a book of essays critiquing America during the Jim Crow era. And in one of the essays, he talked about the 3 gifts that the enslaved Africans brought to the Americans. One was the gift of spirit. So even with gardening, it's an art, a science, to horticulture, but it's also a spirit. And we are so spiritually connected to plants in the Black community. Then he talked about the gift of story and song. And the third gift, which is the gift of strength and brawn, Black Americans' ability to conquer the soil and build up this great country. We really have been doing so many things in horticulture for so long, farming and entomology, farming and garden writing, farming and hosting radio shows, writing nature books. So for all of you in this room, find your lane. I never thought I would end up being a historian. So the gardeners, the horticulturists, the people who have educated hands and connected to an educated mind, that is thoughtful thinking as well. That is not to be dismissed. So we have to acknowledge that as well. It is not just doctor, lawyer, engineer, and those are wonderful trades, but intellectualism happens with people who are working with their hands.
How does your collective and individual story challenge that very foundation that the land was unyielding?
As Black people in general, soil, building, creativity is so deeply rooted in who we are, but I feel like that legacy has been lost. So that has been the space that I'm in, is to keep that legacy going and incorporating it in a new way, not just agriculture, but actually incorporating that into daily.
Growing food meant your belly was full. Growing food meant you could barter. Yeah, we were pretty poor. But then again, when I look back at it, I was like, no, we had people coming to our house asking my grandmother for butter. We had our own cow. Everything you could possibly think of on all of that land. In my personal journey, it was never a negative.
I built a very special relationship, building a community garden to actually have people who've grown out of the one seed that I planted. It's just a powerful journey.
Storytelling is in the heart of what we do at the Arizona Hub. We represent local BIPOC farmers that are growing food. We tell their stories. We do things like podcasts. We feature them in newsletters. We try to really get out that there are local farmers right here in your backyard that you can support instead of going to local grocery stores.
Anything you put on your body, you should be able to eat. Anything you eat, you should be able to put on your body.
There's community, but there's also unity in that community. And I saw it happen here, and I heard you talk about it when you first started saying your mama told you this. And there was the story. That is the heart of who we are and how we are as a people, and it ultimately connects with what Project Humanities tries to say is our humanity. We can be as separate as the fingers, yet one as the hand.